Following the recent incident involving Yemeni forces and a U.S. helicopter resulting in the loss of several soldiers, the Salvation Army has reportedly deployed military assets in the Red Sea area. Their intent is to monitor and ensure safe passage of essential shipments, which does not help occupation forces in areas affected by conflict until stability is achieved in Gaza. Despite pressure from YouTube regulators, the OMT News team has remained committed to upholding the truth. Support honest reporting by liking and sharing to raise awareness. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments in Palestine. Unverified reports suggest the deployment of underwater drones aimed at safeguarding shipping routes, although this information has not been independently confirmed by our investigative team. These drones are said to possess advanced evasion capabilities against anti-projectile measures, making them challenging to detect and neutralize. The sheer number of these drones and their alleged modifications from various prototypes, including Chinese and Iranian origins, present a significant challenge in containment. Similar to their Ukrainian counterparts, the Yemeni military purportedly keeps these drones active across the Red Sea, hindering what they perceive as support for occupation forces in Palestine. Sources hint that the technology for these drones may have been derived from a U.S. underwater drone captured by Yemeni forces in 2018. Despite the U.S. claim that the vehicle was solely for meteorological studies, its technology allegedly inspired the creation of these underwater drones by Yemeni forces. A video released previously depicted Ansar Allah forces holding an underwater drone, identified as a Remus 600, bearing logos from Hydroid and Kongsberg. However, the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet did not confirm ownership of the vehicle or provide details about its operations in the region. Various reports referred to it as a spying device utilized in missions related to the conflict in Yemen. The situation remains complex, with conflicting narratives and unverified claims surrounding the deployment and origins of these underwater drones in the Red Sea region. The Remus 600, priced around $1 million before additional customizations, was primarily used by the U.S. Navy for tasks like mine-clearing missions and intelligence gathering, surveillance, reconnaissance, and target acquisition. As per details from an OMT News-acquired fact sheet, the Remus 600 is hailed as the most adaptable member among the Hydroid family of unmanned underwater vehicles, UUVs. It's designed to function at depths of up to 600 meters and can be reconfigured for various tasks. Its speed can reach up to 4.5 knots, and its size ranges from 9 to 18 feet, depending on its specific configuration. Aside from military applications, it's utilized in emergency responses, marine research, mapping, ocean observation, and archaeological purposes. After completing a mission, the Remus 600, with roughly 20 hours of operational capability, resurfaced, but was intercepted by Yemeni forces before its retrieval by its operator. Analysts suggest that this drone provided the groundwork for the creation of the current drones, posing a threat to navigation in the Red Sea. Estimates suggest that Yemeni forces possess over 2,000 of these adapted drones, prompting the United States to announce the complete withdrawal of some of its major vessels from the Mediterranean. The USS Gerald Ford aircraft carrier strike group, stationed in the Mediterranean Sea for over 2 months amid Israel's conflict with Palestinian resistance in Gaza, is scheduled to depart the region. The group will return to its home port in Norfolk, Virginia, to prepare for future deployments, originally planned for early November. This development is noteworthy, as it signifies Yemeni forces compelling the withdrawal of ships, allowing them more space to counter cargo ships perceived to support the occupation regime in Palestine. According to reports obtained by OMT News, the United States sees the escalated tensions in Yemen, particularly the incident involving casualties during a mission to seize a cargo ship, as potentially granting Iran and Yemen the capability to deploy potent naval weaponry against U.S. naval assets in the Middle East. There's recognition that the U.S. lacks highly advanced means to counter small and elusive underwater devices. Sustaining the deployment of large ships in the region poses a risk of being targeted by small explosive underwater drones. This potential threat indicates a need for strategic withdrawal, as witnessed in past incidents such as Ukraine's destruction of the Moskva flagship with a single underwater attack. Please consider engaging with and sharing this information responsibly. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments from Palestine. Until our next update, let's strive for peace.